welcome back to Bookmark Chronicles and welcome to day 23 of Vlogmas. We are so close. One more day and then another thing, but so close to the end. Today's tea is called Alpine Punch and it is rooibos with coconut, apple pieces, cinnamon, ginger pieces, artificial vanilla flavoring, cardamom, black pepper, rose blossoms, and almond flakes. So when I first saw the name of this, what I thought of was one of my favorite wines because it's called Alpine Spice Wine. If you live in my area, you know what I'm talking about. It comes in the blue bottle, that one. And that's what I thought of. And I was hoping that it'd be similar to that, but I don't know how this is gonna go. It's not bad. I think with a little honey, this one would actually be okay. And then today's chocolate is the milk chocolate snowman. Today's recommendations are a series of companion novels. It is the Boyfriend Project series by Farah Rashan, which includes The Boyfriend Project, The Dating Playbook, and The Hookup Plan. In the first book, we are following Samaya. She works in tech and she's been dating this guy for a few months. And then one day while scrolling through Twitter, she realizes that this guy is also dating another woman. And she knows that because that woman is live tweeting what she calls the date from hell. Samaya decides that she's gonna show up on the date and confront him. She gets there and there's a third woman. Naturally, the three of them go off on him. That scene goes viral and the three of them become really close friends. After this whole debacle, the three of them decide to start the Boyfriend Project, which actually means sort of avoiding dating while working on their own personal projects. But during all of that, Samaya meets Daniel, a new guy at her job, and they obviously end up falling in love. I love Daniel. He is my favorite of all of the love interests. Samaya at the beginning of this book was getting on my nerves because she was tying her self-worth to the way that this guy treated her, even after we already learned that he ain't shit. So that was annoying, but she ended up growing on me in the end. This is a workplace romance with a little bit of mistaken identity, sort of. Similar to A Princess in Theory, but not as bad. If you know, you know. If you're a fan of contemporary romance, go ahead and start this series because it's worth it. In book 2, we are following Taylor, who is a fitness coach. She gets hired by an NFL player, and again, another sort of work environment romance, if that's your thing. This one also includes fake dating, and I have to admit though, I hated the love interest in this one. I cannot stand him with a burning passion, and it really affected my rating for this one. Overall, it was still enjoyable, but literally every time he opened his mouth, I was like, are you a grown-ass man or a child? Despite my hatred for Jamar, I still love Taylor and I still recommend that you read the series. In addition to fake dating, it also deals with learning disabilities and complicated family dynamics. Last but not least, we have The Hookup Plan, which came out earlier this year, and I had an ARC of it, but then got a physical copy. In this, we are following London, who is my favorite of the girls. She is a pediatric surgeon. She goes to her high school reunion where she bumps into her arch nemesis of 15 years. What started off as playful banter and annoying the hell out of each other ends up turning into a one-night stand, but then the next day at work, he's there as a consultant working with her hospital. The two of them continue to butt heads and eventually they fall in love. I will say, I wish that he had groveled a little bit more. I feel like he could have gone a little more out of his way. Like Daniel in the first book, he was doing a lot, not even groveling, he was just being Daniel. And Drew, I think his name is, he needed to be on Daniel's level. Overall, I did enjoy this one. This one is my second favorite in the series. I still like The Boyfriend Project first, but as I said, London is my favorite character. Fun fact, I did a TikTok talking about Black love and I recommended this series. Someone tagged Farah and now she follows me on TikTok. So that's fun. But if you are a fan of contemporary romance series like I am, then I highly recommend that you read these. And when I read the ARC, in the back of it, it says that she has another book that will be coming out in summer of 2023. So hopefully that is true. And if it ends up on NetGalley, I will definitely be requesting it. Day 23, we are 15 for 23 on tea and 17 for 23 on chocolate. I am very excited to see what our advent calendars have for the last day. Hopefully both of them are pretty good. But let me know if you've read any of the books in the Boyfriend Project series or if they are on your TBR. Otherwise, that's all I have for you today, and I will see you tomorrow for day 24.